Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Popping Popcorn's YouTube channel. I'm your host, Katie, and today I will be talking about the Disney movie Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest. So, this is the second movie and the sequel. Remember, I was saying I was going through all the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So, this is number two and the whole movie. So, this is the sequel. So this movie takes Johnny Depp, Elizabeth Swann, Captain Jack Sparrow, Elizabeth Swann, and William Turner. And in the beginning of the movie, we see that this trading company wants to make them go under arrest, and then they decided to take Will out of it, and he has to go find Jack Sparrow. And along the way, they meet Davy Jones, and so they're trying to figure out how to get to Davy Jones and everything like that. And I really like this sequel. I know I'm not really a sequel or a prequel type of person, but this sequel's not too bad. It's one of it's one of my favorite sequels. The whole Pirates of the Caribbean franchise isn't that bad as well, and so we go on this big adventure with everybody, and it's kind of cool to see the Caribbean, see the places that these scenes take. And it's really cool how Davy Jones's ship is, because it's all like dead pirates, and they have like tentacles on them and all kinds of weird things. And I think the makeup department did a really good job with it. And the way that they did Davy Jones's ship and stuff like that is really cool. And so they're going Davy Jones is going after Jack Sparrow in this movie, and it's just a really cool movie. And also Davy Jones has the Kraken, which is interesting, and it can tear up any ship. But I also found some really cool fun facts about this movie. But pirates refer to the dead man's chest as a rocky island, or called or so called because the rocks remained pirates of a rib cage, and it has no water or shape, and has low to the waves frequently wash over. To be marooned on the chest was given to death sitting under the boiling Caribbean sun. I found that as an interesting fact, um, that they said that. And then here goes some interesting facts about the movie. Um, so as they were doing this one, Hurricane Wilma came into the Caribbean, into the Atlantic Ocean near the islands where they were filming. So they had to postpone all the filming shots for Dead Man's Chest during Hurricane Wilma, and the crew and the cast were evacuated to Los Angeles, so they weren't in any danger, which is really interesting. They had to change Keira Knightley's hair in the Pirates of the Caribbean, just because they didn't want her to have that big hair like she did in the first movie, which is interesting. Um, motion capture crew, that's interesting. Dead Man's Chest originally plotted out the mission to the Flying Dutchman was a slate to compare of ghosts of all spirits and phenomenon and folklore, and have been associated with the ships, and that was interesting as well. Tim Burton had something to do with the film as well. I think he had to do something with the Flying Dutchman about how to get the ship made and stuff like that, and that was really interesting. Also, they took King Kong versus Godzilla, and they used some of the CGI for David Jones, Bill Knightley's character, and how they made the technicals hidden in his face was majority attentive in the world of CGI filmmaking. And that was really interesting that they would use a kaiju way type of thing, and that's really interesting. A cup of CGI the tentacles of the classic CGI kaiju film are not only influenced by Davy Jones' CGI and manufactured the Kraken as well. And that's really interesting um, because they would use some old kaiju movies to do that, and that's kind of cool. There was the non CGI. There were some scenes that aren't CGI for a massive expensive as CGI. The second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, not at all, was CGI, and that's really interesting to find out. Shooting locations. The first Pirates of the Caribbean was a slot settlement the Caribbean and Saint Vincent. However, the bigger budget high Disney sequel became an island triumphant, so they had to do it in different islands. They filmed it in. They filmed some of it in the Dominican Republic, which is interesting, and then they filmed Dead Man's Chest and World's End back to back, which they do with most films. And all the ships on Dead Man's Chest were working ships, and that's kind of cool. Also, to have working ships on the film. So this was an interesting fun fact because I didn't know any of these fun facts until I researched them. And I give this movie a 9 out of 10 just because I really like this movie. And the first one I gave it a 10 because I do really like the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review and uh, hit that thumbs up because that helps my channel out. And let me know in the comment section below if you like these fun facts or if you want to see more, or if there's any movie franchises you want me to review or any movies or shows you want me to review. And hit that notification bell so that way you know when I have more videos uploaded, and hit that notification bell. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.